Welcome to my digital space. This is Kenneth,
broadcast journalist, public relations specialist, advertising agent, voice talent, and your all-in-one social media specialist.
Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna share you an essential subject matter in the business world. I will be sharing the reasons why every business needs a social media expert nowadays. Welcome to the 21st century, where self-driving cars are no longer a distant sci-fi fantasy. Kids have smartphones in preschool, and to have a successful business, you have to be on social media. Whether you have a social media expert on a staff or outsourced to an agency, social media marketing is vital to the success of any modern business. When you hire a social media expert, you're hiring someone with a multifaceted skill set who has the power to take your business to new heights. About 4 or 5 years ago, according to the research, there were more or less 3 million active advertisers on Facebook. As of 2017, more than 5 million brands were advertising on Facebook, and every year the number keeps adding and adding. It clearly shows how important Facebook marketing has become for businesses today, not to mention all the other popular social media networks that each boast millions or even billions of their users. The job of a social media manager used to be mainly governed by interns or specialists, only requiring them to post organic content to gain any benefit from the various social media platforms. Today, however, you face a new social media landscape. Staying up to date on these changes requires a subject matter expert to keep a keen eye to make sure that the brands they work for have continued success in social media platforms. It's great to have an existing employee who perhaps works on other tasks within the company, contributing to social media efforts. However, you're far better off hiring a social media manager to help manage, maintain, and execute social media campaigns and provide a better return on your spend and investment. So on today's video, I'll be sharing you the top 5 reasons why you need to have a social media manager. Number 1, the social media landscape is always changing. A social media manager can keep track of any algorithm changes and new trends within the platform, but also adapt your strategy and the content based on the latest updates. A social media manager can take in what changes are either happening or soon to take place and be agile, so can go back to the drawing board with their clients and change campaign objectives and content to provide continued success with regards to their goals. Number 2, you need a social media strategy. Social media is not a set it and forget it tactic. In many ways, this approach can do greater harm than good. Your social media manager will be able to bake in their campaigns to all other campaigns you're working on. The social media manager will also be able to gauge what your primary goals are for the year and translate them into social media content and campaigns. Speaking of content, a social media manager will not only put together the strategy, being mindful of other marketing efforts, but will also develop a social media calendar which they should share with you monthly on what campaigns paid and organic they plan on executing on your behalf. Number 3, protect your reputation and help your customers. Social media managers are constantly on high alert to each message, review, and content happening within social media regarding a brand. Hiring an individual who has a great deal of experience in this area is huge, as within seconds, a social media manager can help mitigate and solve an issue which would have otherwise turned into a disaster if a less seasoned individual would have put in the role. It's vital that the social media manager develops not only the right voice and language for the brand within social media, but also works with other individuals within the business, like customer supports and PR. So contingency plans are put in place well before a social media crisis takes place. The action of responding to a comment, whether it's good or bad, should also be done within a certain time frame. The sooner, the better. Your brand can either help solve a problem for an existing or future customer or client, or make someone respect how your brand conducts itself on social media. Number 4, perspective inside and out. If you're a brand that is debating on hiring in-house versus outsourcing to an agency, there's no problem. There are both benefits to those. It's just up to you to decide whether to outsource to an agency or hiring an in-house. Either way, both can help your business. And we're down to our top 5 reasons. Number 5, reporting and tracking. Having a manager who is in charge of all your social media efforts can help you improve existing campaign. But a social media manager can also keep your brand agile, switching objectives, creatives, or content if your current efforts aren't doing as well as they could be. A social media manager will check their campaigns regularly, turning underperforming ads off and optimizing other campaigns to make sure your money is being well spent and your goals are being met. A social media manager will look at campaigns over time and will know if a tactic is becoming fatigue or if the strategy should be adjusted. And that's it for our latest video. So hopefully now you can see what you'd be far better off hiring a social media manager than not. These are people who can contribute 100% to your brand's strategy and goal that will yield a much better result than having an intern or low-level employee posting contents at random on behalf of your brand.